Today is July 17th, 2010, and let's do a little update of the garden. My 2 rows of Roma tomatoes are doing well. They seem like they about doubled in size since the last time we checked in. Starting to get some red ones on. And they are absolutely loaded. I've been fighting early blight and a little bit of septoria leaf spot. And I've been applying fungicides, and that seems to have taken care of it, but they are just full of tomatoes. So it looks like it'll be a good salsa year. Broccoli, haven't really kept up on. It's been hot, in the 90s, upper 80s. Potatoes, they're just kind of gone nuts. Sunflowers, that's a sunflower called Mammoth, and man, they must be about 10 foot, 12 foot tall. Beans, there's 3 succession plantings of beans. I'm on my 2nd, my 3rd is flowering, and then geez, I must have pulled 200, 250 pounds of beans out of here, it seems. Little hard luck in my high tunnel. I didn't use T-posts to support the ends of my Florida weave, and one row fell over. So I'm not sure how I'm going to fix that. But all in all, it's done well. Didn't keep track how many pounds of tomatoes we pulled out of here, but it's been quite a bit. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to upright them or just leave them on the ground and pull tomatoes off them like that. But live and learn, I guess. I won't make the same mistake twice. Onions are sizing up nice. I do got a bug in here. I think it's earwigs kind of been attacking them since we had such a wet June. Cherry tomatoes have gone absolutely bonkers. And I've been picking cherry tomatoes for about 2 weeks. They're really starting to come on. It's a variety called Sunsweet. It's a nice, bright, big yellow tomato. This is a variety from Johnny's Selected Seeds. It's called Tomato Berry. It's kind of a strawberry shaped, nice large cherry tomato. And of course the Sun Golds. Everybody seems to like the Sun Golds the best. And they are quite prolific. They really go. They really produce the fruit. But these things are over my head. That concrete reinforcing wire is 5 foot. And they're a foot, 18 inches over top of that and still going. Yeah, these are my slicing tomatoes. You can see I got a metal T-post on my Florida weave there. Yeah, you absolutely got to have that. Otherwise, you're gonna have problems. And the slicing tomatoes are just starting to come on, so that's nice. You can actually, I planted these the cherry tomatoes and these, plant them way too close together. But you can actually get down this aisle without too much of a problem. Yeah, these are pickling cucumbers that grew into the cantaloupe. Actually, the cantaloupe are taking over the pickling cucumbers, which is fine. A little hard to pick, but no weeding, so that's nice. And they are just starting to get some netting on. So and these are called ambrosia muskmelons. They don't get all that big. They're not a giant muskmelon, but they have a small seed core, which I like. And very, very sweet. Sweet corn I just harvested today and actually beat the raccoons out. They were tearing it to ribbons. And the melons wanted the space. They're kind of taking over. which is fine. That's kind of worked out pretty good. The sweet corn is ready. It's right when the watermelons got in here. So that worked out pretty good. There's a baby watermelon. And it's looks like it's gonna continue to be hot. There's a nice sized watermelon. It's about the size of a basketball right there. That's maybe a volleyball. But it's supposed to stay hot, which is good. Finally have a good melon year. Haven't really been able to grow them for the past 3 years. Of course, this is the French, I believe it's called Charente muskmelon. And these I actually started from seed, just direct seeded. And these have grown away pretty good. Sweet corn patch. Basically, it's a big raccoon feeding plot right now. That's my second succession planting, which will be ready 10 days probably. The back side of my garden. More cherry tomatoes. Sunflowers kind of went by. They were real pretty. I wish I would have got some pictures of that when they were at their peak. Cucumbers. Cucumbers are just exploded. Pumpkins and squash are on a mission from God to take over the garden. Zinnias. Zinnias are like a food plot for Japanese beetles. They really went after them. Some sunflowers. And just the backside, basically carrots. Some beets in there. I don't really like beets, so I ain't gonna take the time to weed them. So that's it. That's my garden. Been a little bit of a tough go here the past couple weeks with pests. I've been getting tomato hornworm, Japanese beetles, raccoons. What else? I did see a couple squash vine borer, which is unusual for up here. But so far I haven't seen anything croak off yet. But all in all, it's done great. Very happy. Been a great season so far. Things are just starting to come into production. And we'll see how it goes. Hopefully the weather holds and we don't get any severe weather. And we'll check in here in another month. See you guys.